you becoming in the relationships you keep? Have you really thought about this important question? Once you begin to tell yourself the truth about what a relationship is producing in you, the next question becomes, what do you do with that truth? Because seeing clearly is one thing, responding wisely is another. I'm not your average granny. I'm Coach Granny, a 94-year-old retired psychologist, minister, life coach, and author, telling it like it is about what really matters when it comes to relationships and you. In the first video in our series, we talked about how relationships shape who you are becoming. In the second video, we talked about the signs that a relationship is either helping you grow or quietly causing you to lose yourself. In this final conversation, we're talking about discernment, responsibility, and what it means to honor your becoming without abandoning wisdom, compassion, or peace. These lessons are not just about what other people are doing to you. They're also about who you are becoming in relation to others, as well as what you're helping form in the people you love. Let's not forget that part. Are people becoming more free in your presence? Are more guarded? Are they becoming more honest? Are more afraid to speak? More grounded? Are more anxious? Do they feel they have room to be fully themselves around you? Because if relationships are shaping us, then we have a responsibility too. We must become people whose presence supports truth, dignity, and peace. We must become people who do not require others to disappear in order for us to feel comfortable. People who can love without controlling, listen without punishing, and care without reducing another person's humanity. That's important. So this message is not an excuse to sit back and judge everybody else. It's an invitation to grow in discernment and accountability at the same time. Now, if you're trying to understand what a relationship is producing in you, I want to give you several questions to sit with. Who am I when I leave this person's presence? Do I feel clearer or more confused? Do I feel grounded or emotionally scattered? Respected or dismissed? Do I feel free to tell the truth, or do I feel pressure to manage the atmosphere? Do I feel more like myself or less? Am I growing in peace or just getting better at tolerating distress? Am I learning how to love more wisely, or am I learning how to survive at my own expense? Those are not small questions. They can reveal so much. And I want to add one more. Is this relationship calling forth my maturity or trapping me in my survival patterns? Because sometimes we mistake survival for love. We say, I know how to do this relationship. What we really mean is, I know how to brace, shrink, explain, and endure. But enduring is not the same as becoming, and surviving is not the same as flourishing. Your becoming matters too much for you to hand it over carelessly. You're not here just to maintain connection at any cost. You are here to become more truthful, more whole, loving, awake, and more aligned with the life that is truly yours. And the relationships you keep will either support that becoming or interfere with it. That is why discernment is such a gift. It helps you to notice what you once excused. It helps you recognize the difference between affection and health, to stop measuring relationships only by how long they last and start measuring them by the effect they have on you. Discernment helps you stop asking, can I keep this relationship? And start asking, can I keep myself in it? Can I keep my peace, my truth, my dignity, my sense of self? Can I keep my voice? Can I keep becoming? Because if staying connected requires you to keep losing yourself, then something is deeply out of order. And I do not say that lightly. I say that tenderly, with compassion for the many people who have spent years trying to make room for everybody else while leaving no room for themselves. I say that with understanding for the people who were taught that endurance was the highest virtue, even when endurance meant suffering in silence. I say that with love, and I'll keep saying it because your life is precious. Your spirit is precious. Your peace is precious. And your becoming is precious. Don't treat it like it's a small thing. The right relationships will not demand that you betray yourself in order to belong. They will not require you to become smaller and smaller just so the connection can remain comfortable for someone else. They will not punish your honesty, nor make confusion feel like love. The right relationships will make room for truth, growth, and peace. And the relationships that cannot make room for who you are becoming may not be the ones meant to walk with you into your next season. That does not necessarily mean that you have disdain for them or that there has to be some dramatic ending. Sometimes it simply means you have become wise enough to tell yourself the truth, and that truth is powerful. So today, I want to leave you with the question we started with. Who are you becoming in the relationships you keep? Not what you hope it will become someday or what it used to be, but what is it producing in you right now? Think about it. Are you becoming more whole or more fragmented? More peaceful or more anxious? More honest or more hidden? More grounded or more uncertain? More alive or more emotionally tired? Pay attention to your answer because the answer may tell you more about your relationships than anything anyone has ever said to you. And if this message has given you something to think about, then let it sit with you. Let it work on you. Let it help you become more honest with you about what your relationships are shaping in your life. Because one of the wisest things you can ever do is stop measuring a relationship only by whether it exists and start measuring it by what it is helping you become. And that, dear one, can change everything. And if you missed parts 1 and 2 of our Who Are You Becoming in the Relationships You Keep series, take a listen and comment on how it lands with you. Coach Granny always loves to receive your voice because it matters. Because it matters. So until next time, peace, love, joy. That's what you are. So be you.